We welcome you from the NBA bubble in Orlando. The Eastern Conference semifinals on TNT. It's the Raptors and the Celtics.
Crowds in both of these cities, and unfortunately, due to the pandemic.
In Game 3, Eastern Conference semifinals. Lowry on the take and a foul.
The bigger Tatum on him the whole series, and Tatum has made a difference. But smart threes in the fourth quarter to win a close game. So it's not like you've been...
Runs for the Raptors, and the defending champs, of course. They went through Orlando and Philly and Milwaukee.
Certainly will not deter them if it helps them win a game.
Everybody's doing it. Lowry scores all 7 of his three-pointers, and he's doing a lot of his work already tonight in the paint.
Yeah, he's being very...
Here goes Kemba. Walker gets by Gasol. That quick release. 4, shooting in the fourth. He couldn't buy a bucket. How about that one? Tice able to swat it in. Let's see here. Was it Tice? He'll get credit for the basket. I think actually OG Anunoby is the one who... Lowry's got 8. Gives it to Gasol all the way through. And Lowry with all 12 points thus far for Toronto. Here's Kemba Walker for 3.
It'll make it even tougher on the Toronto defense.
Lowry spins with Kemba Walker on him, and another.
Stevens has had Tatum on him for most of the series, and he has struggled against that side.
Tonight, different experience for them. Down 0-2. We'll see how they have responded. It's been a good, create better opportunities.
Well, and he's done that tonight. He's gotten Lowry against a different matchup.
Ibaka on the floor for the first time. Gasol gets a breather. And there's a nice...
Here coming off the screen, Tice has him. Walker starts to go back to Ibaka.
Court offense that is below average. That has been an emphasis for Nick Nurse. And Kemba Walker goes... That Boston has. Walker matching Lowry now with 11 points.
They just haven't been able to make enough shots.
Just 1 for 6 from behind the arc. Another 3 is down. We go under 3 minutes of this first quarter. Now, patient finds Ibaka. Nice. Walker and Tatum running with the bench now. And in the air, hanging. It's a foul on Powell.
Then gets the offensive rebound to give Kemba this chance.
Already, Tatum finding Wanamaker on the drive. Williams cleared some space for him. And on the take, can't get it to go. Van Vliet gets it back. Second chance opportunity, and finally lead. So you got Siakam with 2, Van Vliet with 2, Powell with 3. As that is just once as he buries a triple on the way to the first quarter break. Boston down 7.
Very, very quiet.
Siakam and Van Vliet combining for just 2 points. Tatum patient. 1-point lead just underway in this second quarter. Lowry gets deep with Williams there, and Anunoby for 3. And
tonight.
Tatum with Van Vliet on him. He's going to fire up a 3. Oh,
big guy on him. He knew he could just take his time. It was just make or miss. There was no way. A little bit later, but used to be a premier shot blocker.
Lowry, who has been terrific so far in this series, is 0 for 4. Lowry on the attack in transition. The Rocka into the hands of Tice. Now Boston up 1. Here's Tatum shifty up top for Tice.
But his ability to pass the ball, particularly off the...
Another turnover. 3rd consecutive turnover for the Raptors. Brown hangs and finishes. Some experience. A lot of games under their belt. Here's Smart on the drive, gives it up. Brown right there, and the layup in. Jason Tatum right now. He's definitely got that winning instinct. Here's Brown, some nifty, quick 6-0 burst. Boston has their largest lead. Gasol gets inside, gets the friendly bounce. His first miss. Anunoby gets it again, and a little jumper is good. Shot clock ticks down to 5. Smart, he'll pull a 3. And Marcus Smart drilled it in this series.
And with Jaylen Brown out, Toronto going some triangle. Lowry, Gasol, and Norman Powell in a triangle.
Smart, hot. Turnover Boston. Anunoby having a tough time with the yo-yo. Long 3 from Van Vliet. Back to... This ball moving here. Tatum on the attack. Lays it up and in. Smart on the drive. Double team is there. He kicks it. Kemba Walker. Got it off in plenty of time. The last shot. Lowry from half court. Ooh, almost. A flurry for the Celtics at the end of the quarter. Nurse in the locker room, what do you have for us?
Yeah, Brian. Well, I'm going right back to that three-point shooting that you were just...
Follow an ISO cam of Jason Tatum throughout the second half. It's exclusively on Twitter. Earlier with Tice, who got an F1 against Lowry. Smart open, set up by Tice, and that one's...
That pick and roll, he hits Tice on the short roll, and the centers in the NBA have gotten so good.
Oh, can't do it. Now Van Vliet in transition. Smart is on him. Van Vliet scores with the left hand. Consecutive games. Brown now on Van Vliet, and Van Vliet so strong to Sol. Ends up in the hands of Lowry. Fakes a three. Now fires one up, and that one finally goes all the way across. Good ball movement here. They go side to side. And there's Brown. Boy, so... And it was a tough shot, Rebecca. A little sidestep three that rattled home. He's got 20. Now it's Van Vliet by 10 at the break. Dennis Canner playing his first minutes of this series, Stan. And the jump hook is good. Brown on Van Vliet. Siakam with Tatum on him. Siakam for three. Got it.
Play in the middle of that zone.
Ibaka with a block, and this time Canner cleans it up. 68 now. Under 3 minutes to go in the third. Lowry, little mid-range is true.
They're trying to take Tatum and Walker out and make guys like Grant Williams make shots.
Good passing. 11 and 5 now. Walker, three-pointer is up and good. Of the Bubble family life. And his partner Shantae, and Williams hammers one home.
Yeah, Boston wants them to look at a flagrant.
Patient. Finding Ibaka. Back inside. Siakam with two on the shot this quarter. There's Wanamaker now. He goes strong, and he is fouled.
As often as we have, but that's going to go against... That's going to go...
To peek at the clock. Half-court heave is up. And that'll take us to the end of the third.
In that third quarter, you know they're desperate. You know they're hungry and capable. What's the focus of your defense?
Siakam drives, pitches it back. Here's Van Vliet once again. And Van Vliet getting it cooking now. Here's Walker. Hesitation over Ibaka. Count it.
This drive. He gets by instead of just lofting it right away. Little shot fake. Gets
36 minutes on the floor as well. Inside, Siakam got Williams up in the air and scores again.
On Siakam. He's had great success controlling Siakam. Siakam starting to...
Biggest lead of the night has been 10 points by the Celtics. Tough shot for Kemba Walker. One up.
Tice is capable of making that shot. Not a great three-point shooter, but capable.
It's been a different story here tonight. Just 2 for 9 from behind the arc. Gasol on a good dish inside. 7 for 14 from three-point range in the second half. Much better shooting. As Brown, a little mid-range. Now Tatum. A couple of screens for him. Tatum trying to turn the corner. Does so. Tatum scores on Gasol.
Offense.
Third foul in this quarter for Toronto. Tice with a two-handed jam. Gives it up. Smart. Able to stay in bounds. And Brown hammers it home. Nothing there. Can't get by. Now Lowry does get by. Goes to the hole and scores a tough layup. Brown. He'll take it. Comes up short. Tice keeps it alive. Tatum bullet pass. Brown scores it left. There's Lowry on the take. Lowry again with a layup. 2-point game. Van Vliet. Oh, what a finish with the left hand by Van Vliet. Have a foul to give. Walker in the double team gets by. Walker dishes. Tice with the dunk.
You watch Siakam here. That's his sink. He should be down on Tice. He was worried about the pass. Anybody coming to the ball.
Series on the line. Anunoby got it off. There it goes.
And a huge win for the Toronto Raptors.
All the talk about the lack of three-point. Boston here in the bubble. Count it. Big shot. What a moment.
Saw him weak side. Great pass and a great job by Anunoby getting his feet set and knocking it in.
Wow, what a finish.